In today's class, we'll start by coming into Balasana, child's pose. And this sequence that we have for you today is all about activating that root chakra. So just breathe deeply inside the body, move through the heart, solar plexus, the sacral, right down into that root chakra. Grounding those hips as deeply as you can into those heels. Stretch out the arms. Make sure that the bridge of the nose and the third eye are the things, the connection points that are meeting your mat here, just to keep length. Continue to become more centered, enjoying this stretch. Rolling up onto all fours, we're just gonna get right into it, stepping that right foot forward, coming into a low lunge. Positioning length into that extended leg, grounding into those hips. We want to press down with the hips, not forward. And then we'll come into a twist here, opening up that right hand towards the back of your mat, twisting the gaze, the heart. Feeling that twist all the way down as you continue to press through. Slowly return. We'll shift back into a half split here, straightening through that front leg, keep a little micro bend, and just surrender through the heart space. Want to keep that back long, attention at that root chakra, allowing yourself to feel good in these stretches. You want this sense of security, sense of safeness to roam through our body, releasing back to our low lunge, bending in the knee, just making sure it's not coming over the ankle. We're going to reposition our hands to the inner part of the foot so we can move that foot to the outer edge of the mat. You can come up off the knee if that feels good, coming right up into lizard pose. You can come onto the side of the foot, opening up that hip. Again, deepening in here. Breathe and hold, breathe and hold. Allow your breath to keep you. Feel all the sensations that are coming up before you release back down. And we're gonna heel toe that foot all the way over to the opposite side, moving into our pigeon pose. Taking a moment to stay up onto those hands and slowly surrendering forward. And as you do, feel the body shift from an activated position to a softened, surrendered point. Allow this to energize you, taking your attention back into that hip, into that root, and breathing. It can be gentle breaths or deeper inhales, deep exhales. enjoying into every moment of this. Again, gently rising up onto those hands. To take the stretch a little bit deeper, we'll just bend at the knee, extending that foot into the air to deepen the stretch through the opposite leg. You can reach back and hold, allowing that extension to run through the knee. Open up the heart. And then returning to our pigeon, we'll extend that foot back and come on to 3 points. Stretch out the legs by rocking back and forth, extending the opposite. And then we'll come into our low lunge on the opposite side. Again, we're not leaning forward here, we're grounding down towards the earth. Opening up through the hips, through the legs. Just allowing any tension to just melt away, any restriction to become at ease. Breath stays beautiful and steady as you open up towards that knee, twisting along all those energy center points. Creating more length, creating more of a stretch. Such beautiful work here. Slowly return. We'll move back into our low halfway split. Breathe and make sure the hips are squared. Gentle bend in that front leg. Taking it easy. Adding a little bit of movement if that feels good. Enjoy yourself here. If you're feeling any awakening through that root, maybe unblocks. Start to feel it crack open as you move into your low lunge. We'll move a little bit deeper here. When you're ready, we'll move both of those hands to the inner part of the foot, walking that foot off to the side, leaning into the side of the foot, maybe coming up off the back knee or keeping your stand on it. Whatever feels best. Creating a little movement if you like. Tapping into that awakening, tapping into that area. Can come out sooner than guided, but I invite you to stay as long as you can to get the full benefit of this pose. Watch your breath. Slowly come down, moving that foot over to the opposite side so we can lower into that pigeon pose. Square off those hips. Make sure you're not rolling onto one side. Can add that little bit of movement. Feeling called here to do this on the side. Whatever your body is asking of you, don't be afraid to give it to it if it doesn't look exactly as you see on your screen. It doesn't matter. We're just awakening, doing what's right for our body. And whatever that looks like, it's absolutely beautiful. Can start to lower, start to deactivate, to surrender. Starting to feel more of that equilibrium between both sides now that we've finished up on this side. Stay with it here. Stay with the breath. Feel the length and the connection expand from that root chakra, the base of your spine, the base of your belly. Just create more and more security. Slowly rise up. We'll move on to those 3 limbs, rocking back and forth to stretch out that extended leg. Switching over to the opposite side. Back and forth, just to open up through the ankle, the calf muscle. Enjoy whatever it is that comes up. You can move on to your seat. Extend the legs forward. We'll come into a seated twist. So option to stay here, or you can bring the other leg wrapping around. We're going to twist towards the knee, opening up the shoulders, opening up through the heart space, twisting along the spine. And again, if there was any restriction or anything that was happening before, see this as a reset, a button being pressed to just open up to the fullest extent that you can have. Feel a sense of grounding in through those sit bones. Enjoy and love your body right here, right now. It's such a beautiful and amazing thing. We'll twist the other way just to counter our pose here. Feel the contrast between twisting this way and twisting the other way. You can extend those legs back out, and we'll switch our sides out. Again, you can keep the leg long or tuck it in. And if it feels harsh on the knees, you can bring the foot to the same side of the knee or bring it to the opposite side. Twist towards the knee, hugging it in with the arm maybe. Breathe gently. Feel that twisting motion inside you. Enjoy all the sensations that are coming up. Feel that grounding, feel that security, feel that safety starting to run through your veins, all the energy channels in the body, because you're now starting to embody it more and more. Such a beautiful, beautiful thing. We'll twist in the opposite direction just to counter our pose. Feel into the contrast. Enjoy the twisting along that upper body. You can release here, stretch out the feet, maybe fold forward, making any little adjustments here. Settling into the sensation of having the feet out long again. You can wiggle the feet. Maybe hug in underneath the knees, stretching out along the neck and the head, the shoulders. Coming on up, we'll just draw the soles of the feet together, bring them nice and close to your seat. You can hold on to them here, make a little bit of movement. Whatever you're asking for, just allow it to be. Allow that sensation to come up. Allow. Enjoy all of this here. Your root chakra can start to feel even more energized and activated, ready to support you in whatever you do today, in whatever situation you come across. Can gently come into a cross-legged position, ground into your seat, into your sit bones, straighten through the spine, roll those shoulders back, and just release. You can bring those hands into prayer at the heart. And just say thank you to your body. Thank you for moving in this way. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are secure. You are safe. You are grounded.